Welcome back to MilduraWeekly.com.au, and this edition of State of Play is looking at the upcoming Sunraysia Cricket Association season. And today I'm joined by SCA President Andrew Farlie. Andrew, thanks for joining me.
No worries, thanks for having me in.
Cricket season, it seems like it comes around in a rush every year, and it's back upon us again starting this weekend. How's everything looking ahead of the new season?
Yeah, look, it's we're going to have a nice warm start to the season, which is going to be good. A couple of new things in place for the upcoming season, so really keen to get things underway with a day-night match, which is starting with last year's premiership contenders playing over at Golgol, so that'll be a 4 p.m. game starting, and it'll finish under lights, which will be exciting for the competition to have some games under lights this year. We've got introduction of 2020 competitions, which is going to give a pathway for teams to go into state based competitions, as well as obviously leading towards our new white ball final as well. So we've got a few new things happening across the season, and hoping to generate a bit of interest and a bit of interest in that first and second division particularly, so we can hopefully get some youngsters aspiring to play at that level.
So I guess what are some of the ideas behind some of these changes? Where did the ideas come from, and how long have they sort of been in the process of coming to fruition?
Well, I guess there's been some talk around for a little while around things like having a one-day final and things like that to separate some of the competition a little bit and give opportunities for more opportunities to play for trophies. And we've probably had the addition of the ability to play cricket at under lights at Golgol now, which has come across in the last 6 months or so. So with their lighting being up to a standard for cricket, we're actually able to play some cricket there. So that gives us an opportunity to change things up a little bit, have some Friday night matches, some Saturday night 2020 matches in both first and second division cricket, as I guess highlighting the game under lights over there.
And what's been the feedback so far, or the rumblings from amongst the playing groups and the clubs and that sort of thing? What have they made of the proposed changes?
Look, I think the majority of it has been very positive. I think there's sort of a need for change in some respects to the competition, while trying to keep the basics of the game still in place. So predominantly we're still playing the 6 two-day matches. We've only lost the one game there, and lost one of the one-day matches as well to enable us to bring the 2020s in. So look, I think overall it's been very positive. I think as with always, there's going to be some negativity around some things, but I think over the next 6 months we'll see how all things go and evaluate things at the end of the season and where we can improve things for the following.
One of the great points about Sunraysia at the moment is the amount of girls that seem to be playing cricket. Obviously, we've seen at the top level in recent weeks McKinley Blows go on to make her first century for the Victorian women's team, and now there's been the introduction of an under-14s girls competition for the first time this season. Yeah,
really looking to underpin that senior women's competition. It is very strong at the moment, so we're trying to, I guess, in 5-6 years' time have the possibility of a second division with that women's competition. So to do that, we really need to underpin that with some juniors. So we've sort of had some Sunraysia Renegades type programs running in the past, but this is the first time it's going to become a club-based under-14 girls competition. So we're really hopeful that's going to get up and going this season, and hopefully build on that to, as I say, underpin the future of the women's competition.
Fantastic. Well, Andrew, thanks for joining us this morning, and all the best for the season ahead.
No worries. Thanks very much.
And thank you for joining us here on MilduraWeekly.com.au. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos.